Happy Saturday night to you guys. I know we got the early bird viewers here piling up in the stream. I appreciate that, brothers. We got ourselves John Hensley, RC Adventures, Tegrity RC, the early bird specials. Tegrity RC here with a great statement. He goes, I got an old T-Max, haven't tried starting it yet, but I'm finna fire it up during this video. I added lib a little bit there, man. I know you're not gonna fire it up. I was just trying to motivate you, you know? So let me wait a little while till people come in here into the stream. I really wasn't sure if this was going to be a stream special tonight, but it appears, and it sounds like it might be going down. We got Native Nitro, how you doing? Nicholas Hill, my good old buddy Mark Messenger, keeping the race gang strong out there in the Midwest. Now, guys, we have a lot to talk about. Big Boys Toys is here. Sorry, bro, Carlo, I didn't have a chance to respond to your email. I got the email. I will be sure to respond by tomorrow, bro. You know, like you get a bunch of emails. They're in an email chain. It's annoying. We got RPM Nitro. How you doing, my dude? Greetings to you, bro. We also got Michael Graham. Happy to see you here, guys. Now, guys, today I released a sickening clutch repair video. Nitro Head, how you doing? You know, I'm just trying to do my part to take the channel back to where it started. And that was making sure each Nitro has a chance in life. Never forget about those chances. Now, in the title to this video, hold on a second. Let me just say hello to you guys out there. We got Jason Zoltan Farkas. He goes, hello, guys. And we got KGM 5512 also released another sickening video. I've been busy today, bro, so sorry I didn't have a chance to look at it. But KGM 5512, brand new bash video. We also got Una Phantasma, RC Cape Cod, and Texas Hill, my buddy, is here. Okay, guys, I know what you're looking at, and you're looking at something right here in the middle, aren't you? You guys know what this is? This is nearly a rare earth metal. In fact, I think it actually is. Is titanium considered a rare earth metal? It might be considered a rare earth metal. I know some other metals are, but I don't know if titanium actually is. JWRC, how you doing, man? Now, you old guys also saw I got the brand new RC Car Action magazine. And once again, the question of the day is, are there any Nitros? Can anybody ever yell fire in the hole with the new RC Car Action magazine? Why are they using the Traxxas Jado name in blasphemy? That's pathetic. How you doing? We got ourselves Chris Brown. Lotus RC is here. Awesome channel mod. Corey, happy to see you out here, man. So who here thinks there's at least one, maybe I'll settle for a picture of an RC magazine? This is the brand new issue, just came out January 2025. It's from the future. Because it's kind of like, you know, when they publish magazines, for some reason they go into the future. It's sickening. I don't think anybody could really ever understand that. But we'll take a look at it. You guys can let me know if you think there'll be any Nitros. But I'm going to tell you something unfortunate. The past, I would say 8 magazines, almost, well, no, 2/4 of a year, no, two-thirds of a year, had no Nitro, had no gas, had zero excitement. It's quite devastating. Now, the topic of today's conversation, Losi LST. Now, you guys, you might be aware, this is not the only LST I have. I also own an XXL. But just because this is not the extended version doesn't mean it does not stand a chance at life again. So, top-down view. Who here wants to tell me what they think about my poll? Now, I'm going to look at the poll right now. And let's just leave this here for a second. Just leave this here for a second. Let's look at the poll. I'm going to basically just read it out. We have a couple poll questions here. By a couple, I mean a single poll question. Is this LST2 worth restoring? And I put needs an engine and more. Now, based on just looking at it, Donnie G, how you doing? Nitro Gang is happy to see you here, man. We stay real, we stay positive, and we tell it like it is. It's a pleasure knowing you, man. So, who here, other than an engine, just by looking at it, wants to tell me what this particular model needs? I'm going to move it around a little bit so you guys can see from a top-down view. Michael Sucha, how you doing? Happy Saturday Nitro to you, man. Guys, I just had some falafel. And let me tell you something about this falafel. Now, Melissa told me to stick to the topic. But I told her my viewers have a brain that is growing like the universe. Their brains are expanding. Because when you watch this channel, you regenerate brain cells. How come they forgot tomatoes in the falafel? Everybody here knows a falafel comes with tomatoes. Am I correct or no? For real. You know, it made me angry. You order a falafel, you expect to get tomatoes, especially when you see tomatoes in the menu. Tells you there's tomatoes. Anyway, I'm still looking at the chat right here. Just by looking at it from the top-down view, other than an engine, okay, other than an engine, what else do you guys believe or perceive that is missing? Melissa has her hand up. Thing is, you cannot participate in this. I don't even think you're going to know, to be honest with you, Melissa.
I do.
Did I tell you?
No.
So what is it missing?
The engine.
Damn, she said the engine. Well, that's already obvious. But, yes, it's missing the engine. What else is it missing? I'm going to point to something. And actually, guys, I'm going to say the part that it's missing is almost equally or more important than the engine. Dan Davidson goes clutch. You are on the right path, my bro. You're on the right path. RPM Nitro here got the correct answer right away. Now, I'm going to say why. RPM Nitro is correct. So these models use a highly unique 2-speed clutch bell. Now, unfortunately, well, I'm sure I say fortunately, in my random parts bin, I was able to obtain the clutch bell itself. But notice, I am missing the pinion gears. So normally you would have the 2 pinion gears. They would spin onto the clutch bell itself. You would set them with thread lock. It will be good to go. You know, these are not like single piece designs. A lot of cheaper RCs, they are single piece designs. Here, you know, you put the pinion there and the pinion there, thread lock it, you're good to go. You basically need those 2 parts. Now that is at a minimum. We have the engine mounts. Now these also use, as you could tell, the chassis right here has cutouts under the exhaust. Unless you want to start cutting things out, you pretty much need the factory Losi flywheel. You need the entire accessory package, including the clutch, right? Now, this is a pretty tough to get part, but the other parts, I was just looking on eBay. I might track them down. We'll see how it is. So that's my question to you, bros, in the poll. Let's take a look at the poll. We will see what you guys are saying. If you want to take a look, give me a hell yeah. I will show you the poll results. Okay, so we're going to click the poll over here. Later on, when people are watching this, you know, maybe you won't have access to the poll, whatever the case is. So I wrote, is this LST worth restoring? Needs an engine and more. Option 1, heck yeah. Fire in the hole. 89%. Richard Gordon, I agree. I'm going to read your comment in a little bit. Option 2, no, I only care about armor diffs. Who picked that option? It looks like that option went up and down a little bit. It's okay. Listen, I'm not going to persecute you for caring about armor diffs. I understand armors go on massive sales sometimes because they are highly overpriced to begin with from the manufacturer. Then when they go on sale, even I buy them. You guys might be aware, I have at least 3 pieces of Arma furniture around the house right now. There's literally 3 pieces of Arma furniture packed in solid boxes. We got All Aspects, Monty Kriska. How you doing, my dude? So, I think at this point, I'm going to end the poll. And the results are final. So, 90% overwhelming to restore this LST and yell fire in the hole. So, the poll will be ended. Went up. It went up. I'm not going to wait too long. It's not about that. It's about making this Nitro great again as much as we can. Thank you guys for participating in the chat. I appreciate you all. Now, let's take a look at the rest of this chassis. There are a couple of other situations. I'll be honest with you. There are a couple other situations. And the LST experts out there, you know, I don't really like to call myself an expert. I'm just a guy that happens to get a lot of RCs over the years. You know, I've devoted over a decade of my life to it. And I'm happy to be able to share it with you. I'm going to swing it around. Let's swing it around. Rear end. Do we see anything wrong with the rear end? Corey, bro, you are totally allowed to buy Armas. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro, because we all know your nitro to electric ratio is high. I mean, damn, bro. I have 3 Armas myself. You know, I hope you guys understand. The Arma jokes are nothing more than a joke. You're allowed to get them. You don't have to ask my permission. It's your choice. You're the customer. You're the consumer. I'm just a guy with a lot of nitros in every single room of my house. So what's missing here in the back? It should be pretty obvious. Now, the LST is known for its awesome plush suspension. This one definitely has that, unlike that Schumacher. RPM Nitro goes, no shocks. No, hold on, bro. We have shocks. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean on the Armas? Yeah, their shocks are terrible. They haven't figured it out yet. So, I'm going to have to put my hand here in the back. You know what? No, I'm going to have to get this guy over here. What are we missing here in the rear end? I don't see anyone saying it in the comments. Australian RC got it correct. There is no bumper. Now, it's really not impossible to get one of these. Bumpers, rather. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to reposition the phone, and we will continue. Okay. Here we go. Let us continue. The good thing is this model does have the upgraded titanium gears. These are very, very, very tough to get. Now, the regular LSTs, there were several generations. This is the LST2. The way you know it's an LST2 in general, unless someone has replaced the shocks, the LST2 has threaded body shocks. Regular, very first gen LST has preload on the shocks. All right, BMR, how you doing? Happy to see you here, man. So, this is the one I posted in a community group about 10 days ago. And a little bit, I said we will look at the viewer comments. We will go over them. And that's okay. Oh, we got a person here in the chat that says I know nothing about these. That's okay. Do you know about brain chemistry? I never proclaimed to be a know-it-all. I am not a know-it-all. Like I said, I am here explaining the situation with this particular model. And that is undeniable. Let us continue, everybody. Everybody is welcome here on the stream, guys. I understand some of us might have opinions that are against me. And hey, that is your right. I give everybody a couple chances. And that is what sets my channel apart. Just so you understand. I don't proclaim to be the engineer that built this. And in fact, nobody watching this actually is. Let us continue. Let's take a look at the rest of the chassis. And I'll want to devote this a little bit to reading some viewer comments. Mark Nugent, how you doing, man? Happy to see you here. So I've also noticed one other issue with this truck. We seem to not have four-wheel drive. Now I'm going to ask you all, what situation will lead to not having four-wheel drive? Go ahead, I'm looking at the comments. Oh, Mark is sick also, man. Sorry to hear that. For everybody out there that is sick, I am truly sorry. It looks like there is pretty heavy flu going around. So, let me move it around. Let me just move it around. And I will determine, it's not really what I'm going to determine. Quite confident we are missing pins in the CVDs. I'm easily able to move this and nothing is going down. I probably need to remove that wheel over there. I think the CVD itself is busted. I'm quite sure. Can't really get you a good view from it here, but I am quite confident we are missing the CVD setup. Notice the great rear aluminum metal CVD. What am I talking about? It's not CVD. It's the diff case. Diff case. A proper setup on these models. Okay, everybody. Let me just continue. All right, let us all continue now. I'm going to move it around to this side. On this side, it seems to be relatively complete. Compass RC, how you doing, man? ResDog, thank you for your positivity. I appreciate that, man. You know, I'm just out here trying to resurrect an old Nitro. And the reason is partially with the contents of this brand new RC Car Action magazine. Now, I asked you guys before, do you think there will be a Nitro in this magazine? We're going to take a look at it. We got the Nitro Addiction. How you doing, man? Happy to see you here. Boosted RC, my bro. Thank you for that major channel donation and support. You guys have actually met Boosted RC in many of my videos. And in fact, I am currently editing a video with him right now. It's a little bit of a surprise. I didn't even tell him about it. So, surprise, bro. Thank you for that Christmas, New Year's channel donation. I appreciate it, man. That is all going towards, obviously, this LST. There is no other choice. Now, guys, I want to go to the YouTube comments. We have close to 100 viewers here, guys. I appreciate it. If you haven't, given it a thumbs up, please do. I'm not a big thumbs up lover, but listen, the algorithm is what it is. I'm going to ask you all, should we go look at what you guys said in the comments? Because without you guys, we are nothing. Now, today's video, I hope everybody had a chance to watch it. It was about diagnosing a bad clutch. Tarek Curry, how you doing? Longtime channel friend, member, and lover of anything nitro and gas. And guys, Tarek's awesome helicopter, Nitro helicopter, made it into today's video. Now, I set up an email a long time ago. I'm not going to say what it is. For those of you that know, you know what it is. So, let's go to the comments, and we'll take a look at what some people were saying, because it's fairly interesting in my opinion. Okay, so let us continue. You're looking at basically my community post here. So I wrote, Check out this Losi LST2. It's got the rare titanium 2-speed gears, reverse high-low range trans, and a fully functional fuel tank with primer. It's missing an engine and body. Should I work on making this one great again by finding a nice big block? Let me know what you think, and I'll continue on the Nitro Gang path of restoration. So, this was about 10 days ago now, 11 days, right? So let us see what you guys said. And if you want, you could still post a comment. I'll probably read it. An overwhelming amount of responses on this particular truck. So I really am kind of making this a team group effort. If you guys know, I usually do not buy incomplete models. And by incomplete, I mean ones where obvious important drivetrain components are missing. In this case, all aspects goes, fix it and sell it to me. We might make that happen, bro. We might make that happen. Engine, I'm not too worried about. What I really am worried about is the clutch belt. That's really what I'm worried about, because these things use a proprietary clutch belt. You can't just really use anything. You know what I mean? So let's read the comments. I'm going to reposition this a little bit so I'm a little more comfy. Give me a second here, guys. We're gonna take a look at it, all right? So everybody could see the comments of what other people say. It's pretty interesting, I would say, in my opinion. All right, so I'm gonna click the comments. We'll read what viewers out there said regarding this particular community post. Thank you guys for joining me here today. By the way, I just had falafel. They forgot the damn tomatoes. I'm angry. Melissa told me to chill. Don't worry about the tomatoes. But I told her, I was expecting tomatoes, man. Okay, so Pizza and Nitro goes. For sure, bro. Looks like a clean start monster truck winters. Monster truck winters. Okay, we're going to give you a like. I agree, Pizza Nitro channel member. We got F6 Style Co. I used to have an RS4 Pro 2. That car was fun as hell. Okay, so he didn't answer whether we should repair it or not, but like I'm assuming that's going to be probably yes. Timothy, how you doing, man? Happy to see you here. Next up, Cody Manor. A classic Nitro worth saving. Make Nitro great again. We're going to heart that. So far, all positivity. Fairher Rob. Sick. He knows the lingo of this channel. He knows the lingo. All right. Next up, Alex Goldstein. That is some serious coolness, bro. Not bad. Next one. From OG's Nitro RCs. I think, no, I don't think I know. He's currently watching right now. Also a great video producer. If you guys want to go to his channel, he got some great in-depth repair videos as well. Let me see what he said. I have to admit, and it's hard admit, but the Losi is right there where the Savage, Revo, in T-Max, Pirate, Titan, Duratrax, MGT, just all the greats. The legends that started Nitro. D, rebuild as many as I could, given the chance. Oh, I'd rebuild as many as I could, given the chance. I agree, man. I agree. Pretty much any Nitro RC is better than the Nitro RC, right? You mentioned a lot of really good lineup models here. I'm actually going to highlight this so people are even aware. Pretty good observation here from OG's Nitro RC. Comparing it to the T-Max, the Pirate is the Offna Monster Pirate. The Titan is the Offna Titan. There are also dual engine models available. There are tracks, I would say the Nitro Quake or Thunderquake. MGT is the associated Monster GT. So pretty much, yeah, you're correct. They're all great. But in this particular case, you know, we have this one on the table. So let's continue with the rest. SLC Nitro. What a clean truck, bro. Nice. Okay, everybody give him a heart. John Gantner. I always mispronounce his name, man. Sickening. What do you say? Thanks. I need some motivation to start working on some of mine. After time change, I told myself no more running RCs, must maintain them. After time change. I think this is definitely not daylight savings time, so I'm not sure what he's referring to. But right now, for those of you guys joining, I'm reading some of the viewer feedback on this community post on the LST you see in the thumbnail. Okay, let us continue. SOS Savage. Great channel right here, you guys. Make sure you go subscribe to him as well. A great YouTuber out of the United Kingdom. Or England, as some of us like to call it. You should. You know you should, dude. Okay, thumbs up. That's good. I agree. Okay. 661 Brew. Oh, yes, do it. Sir Felt himself. Do it, bro. We need to restore as many LSTs as we can. We're going to make that happen. Currently a viewer, a great friend of mine, All Aspects RC, right now goes, really nice, my dude. I would love to get one if you know what I mean. I read your comment, bro. I know what you mean. Okay, over 100 viewers here, guys. Thank you so much. We got something that I got to translate. Best car. All right. Thank you for that. Cole Whitworth. Cole Whitworth goes, I have another one in mint condition. If you would like to do another video on it, as well bringing it back from the dead, I would be greatly appreciated. I can't seem to find anyone in Texas smart enough to mess with them. Bro, Texas Hill is in Texas. I'm going to respond to him later. I'm not going to hard this comment. I do want to give this guy an opportunity. Maybe message him a little bit. We'll see if he responds that way. I'll remember to go back to it if I didn't hard it, but I'll do it later. Okay, so I do want to help this guy out. I'm going to respond to him later. No Music RC. Great channel member for over 2 years. And the person who recently sent me the Sportworks buggy. He goes, you had me at 2 speeds, and then you told me it also has a high and low. Yes, this is a rare one. It needs a new life. I'm going to unlike it and like it again. That's what we're going to do. Sickening. Grifter 371. How about a nice LRP big block? That's a marvelous idea, man. That's a marvelous idea. I also have like a regular Dynamite 28, but LRP would be nice. Shane Nitro My Veins goes, put an OS in that sickening LST. If anyone knows about LSTs, well, from my recent interaction with people, it will be him. You guys saw Shane running his own sickening LST with the big red in the last video. The one with the fit scale 30 degree north, in case you needed a little reminder. I appreciate you guys there chatting. Corey Lotus, thank you guys, all of you there as well. Man, you guys see how many comments there is? Normally in the community post, there's like a super small amount of comments. All right. Next is Darren Salando. Did I read that right? Salando, yeah. It bothers me that Losi and Team Associated stopped making Nitro monster trucks. My Associated MGT was such a great truck. I agree. I'm going to respond to this one. MGT, gang for life. I agree, man. There you go. That one warrants a fast response. All right. Nitro Power 5000. You drive your Nitro RC monster truck over a car, man. This one has me a little perplexed. You guys have any idea of what I should say back to this guy? You drive your Nitro RC monster truck over a car, man. I'm going to need a code breaker. Okay, I know he had a good idea in his mind, so I'm going to give him a heart. I'm going to give him a heart anyway, because I know he was a positive dude. Okay, KGM, longtime channel member as well. This stream is as sickening as this Losi LST non-bagel. He knows exactly all about non-bagels. There you go. Damn, he just wrote this comment 4 minutes ago. I didn't even pre-read it. So if you guys write something negative, I might actually read it. But I'm kidding. My brain is always about a minute ahead of time, no matter where it is in the universe. Okay, next up. Compass RC Nitro goes, oh, with the emojis. I don't know if I could read this actually. Goes, cool picks. I have 2 Team Losi LST2. They both the biggest Nitro monster something trucks car in my collection. Read more. One thumbs something up has the original stock fire boom, or no, engine boom, I guess. Head explode. This is ultimate reading of comments right here, guys. I don't think anyone's ever done this before. Head explode. Goes the dynamite. I'm assuming this is some kind of fire in the hole. Mach 427 engine. It's orange. Screwdriver and other is a roller. Might put 1 of 8 LRPs, .30 spec 4, and blue is better. Dude, that is... I'm going to respond to him. Emoji King. There we go. Sickening.
He did the same thing on live.
Sickening. That really hurt my brain a little. But it was a positive comment. Michael Graham, you're right. You know what I'm saying. Okay, last one here. Julito goes, have you considered an Alpha 0.28? Those are very good and not at all expensive nitro engines. Blessed day to all nitro gang. Thank you, bro. So, you know, he misspelled Alpha. That's no big deal. You know, we're not going to correct it right now. But Alpha 28, I haven't really come across that brand of engine, particularly in America. I know overseas you could easily get them. It's not a problem, really. But for the time being, this appears to be some great user feedback. Nobody said anything particularly terrible about it. And there's the picture. You guys saw it, right? So it looks like the Nitro Gang wants this thing back on the road. All right, let's go back to the truck. I think I'm going to remove a wheel for now. Jason Ketley, how you doing, man? What I'm going to do now, I am going to remove this wheel. I believe there is something wrong with the wheel. Not the wheel, but more like the suspension, well, the drivetrain mechanism. So I'm going to remove this wheel. We'll take a look at it. Guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. This is a Losi LST that a lot of viewers love. Now, yes, there are many generations of them. This is not the best one. Campus RC, thank you, bro. He goes, 100 viewers every day. Not always, but, you know, sometimes. It's okay. It's not about the numbers. But they do help. Mark Messenger goes, is that an original aftershock? So, Mark, I'm going to give you a little info on that. The aftershock came about one generation after this, right? This is prior to the aftershock. So, the aftershock had plastic shock bodies. This one is a little more, you know, what happens usually with models, like as you know, there's more models being developed, they strip features. They remove reverse. They make them cheaper. So really the very early generations, they were the bangers. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's move this wheel. I think I'm going to have to disassemble this. I think there's definitely something wrong. Let me see if I can get some good viewer action here. Guys, thank you for participating tonight. David VIP Auto, how you doing? You know, I was thinking about you the other day, man. You know why? Because you have a lot of LST parts. That is why. So, basically, let me give you a little catch-up, everybody. I am obviously missing the engine. I'm missing the 2-speed clutch bell as well, which is pretty bad. That, I don't know if I'll ever really be able to find. But I will certainly look. Okay. Let me go back to this one. Sorry, I had to take a little break. HBI Savage, how you doing, man? I got to check out your video. I saw you released it a little earlier, but I was kind of set up to do this one already, you know? Lucas Dolkup, how you doing? So, let me explain to the viewers out here that just showed up. It's a LST, the one with the pretty rare titanium gears. I'm missing the engine. I'm not too worried about the engine. What I'm worried about is the drivetrain components. The fuel tank, I checked. The fuel tank is really good. The primer works. The shocks are real good. Transmission seems normal. Reverse linkages, brake linkages are all here. On the front, I'm not missing anything. Only thing is, I'm missing some of these parts. The engine clutch bell accessories, rather, is what I will say. So maybe we'll get together. We'll talk about it. Right now, what I have to do... Yo, Melissa, you having a meltdown over there?
Yes.
What happened? So who's giving you a meltdown?
People
Yeah, Mark Messenger goes, wow, the primer works. That's what I was saying, bro. It actually, it surprisingly works.
You know what pisses me when people say negative to
It's
people
fine.
that they shouldn't belong on this channel.
Snake boy, how you doing? It's all right, Melissa. You know, like we can't blame other people for having a bad day. All we can do is stay positive, stay motivated, stay ethical, stay real, stay true. And I truly live by that motto. Oh, right. David VIP Auto here goes, I have a belt for you. Save it, bro. Savior, okay? Just for you. What I'm going to do. Okay, I don't have it right now. I can't do it. But I'll figure it out later. So, basically, yes, we need that clutch belt. Now, I'll show you what I do have. Melissa, where was that plastic thing I had? Okay, so this is all I have. I dug into my parts. And I just have the clutch belt, but without the gears. The pinion gears that go on it. And those parts are pretty rare, actually, you know. Lotus RC, you know what to do, man. You know what to do. Okay, let me start disassembling this. I have a... Oh, yeah, right here. RC Adventures, bro. Thank you for being a member for 14 months. You guys see what's going on? Anybody want to tell me what's going on? I'm holding this shaft right now, and I'm easily able to spin this. That's because our CVD parts are busted. Look at that. There's definitely no... Yeah, this needs a CVD rebuild kit. That's why we had no four-wheel drive. I'm wondering, should I disassemble this spindle or just continue for now? So it's definitely missing those pins. I'm gonna need a CVD rebuild kit. I could probably make one, but like usually I make one if only like one piece is missing. I don't know if I can make one if all of them are missing. Let's see. Damn, this is SAE. Forgot. These are all SAE tools. It's all right. We could just remove this clip, the C clip. Sickening. Where's my clip removal tool, Melissa? Do you know? I'm gonna start removing that.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Terra goes, disassemble it. All right, I'm gonna disassemble it. Maybe I'll look up the part number. I had the clip, the tool. Do you see the little metal thing on the over there, please? Could take a look. Guys, thank you for being here with me today. Andrew Surrey, happy Saturday to you. Melissa's gonna see if I get the disassembly tool. By the way, never come across an LST with bad shocks. Ever. Has never happened. That little black, the little silver spoon looking thing. Alright, doesn't matter. These are just basic clips, so. Alright, let me see that. Now put these back. These are important, don't lose them.
You have something over here too.
It's okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I got a plan, everybody. No, that's not it. I got a plan. Schumacher is gonna help us. You guys remember what this is from? This is from the Schumacher XTR3E. HBI Tag wants to know if I'm looking for mini MGT parts. Not really, man. I do have the mini MGT. The only part it's actually missing is like a shock, but really nothing else. I don't think I'm going to restore the shock to originality. I just basically, you know, added some preload, and that was okay. Yo, Melissa, we still live? Is your computer frozen?
No.
Okay, my computer froze a little. Okay, we're back. All right, so this is the E-clip tool from the Schumacher.
Am I in your way?
Nah, it's fine. Yo, Melissa, what movie are we watching right now? Oh, see, there you go. Easy. Schumacher tool, baby. Makes removal so easy. Okay. I'm going to remove this hinge pin. Okay, hinge pin is out. What?
He's the same age.
Okay.
I'm getting out. We'll see.
Here we go. I think I have to remove the one at the bottom too. All right, let me get the one at the bottom. I'll get the one at the bottom.
Where did you get the Schumacher tool?
The Schumacher tool? Where did I get the Schumacher tool? This was included with Schumacher XTR. Check this out. They see it? So the Traxxas clip tool is basically the same. Spinning a little bit. Doing it from the side, it's a little bit tough.
What are you trying to do?
There we go. Remove the C-clip, E-clip.
Oh.
Removed, baby. The tool isn't even destroyed. Sickening. I'm gonna push it out. It might be a little bit stuck in there actually now. Oh. Looks a little jammed. Okay. Alright, it's fine. I don't need to even remove it. But yeah, it needs to be oiled. It's barely moving at this point. So let me go to this side with better lighting. Alright, so James Samoth, how you doing? We got about 115 people here. I appreciate you guys. Rusty Nail, welcome back. It's been a while. I hope you're having a good life. Well, I mean, I know you're having a good life. We're all trying to have a good life, but you know what I mean. What I mean is to say that the decisions you're making are affecting you positively. That's what I mean to say. All right. Andrew Surrey goes, 5T is pretty lame, no 2-speed. I agree, man. They really needed a damn 2-speed on it. I mean, people do wind up getting some, but, you know, it's a whole retrofit. Okay, so let me see. This is the drive shaft. Obviously, we're missing everything that should be in this. The CVD, the entire universal CVD kit. The axle. There it goes. So we're missing all of that. Yeah, that's why we had no 4-wheel drive. David VIP Auto, been a member for 25 months of the high tier. I appreciate that, bro. Means a lot. And I know the LST King is here. All right, so we're going to leave this for now. This appears to be normal condition. This appears to be normal. I'm going to have to oil all of these. I mean, there's probably a way I could look up this part right now. Let me look up what this repair kit actually is, because I'm missing everything, right? Obviously, it shouldn't be that way. Let me just look it up here on the side with you guys. I might have to look at the exploded parts views. But let me see. Losi LST CVD kit. It might be like a repair kit they sell. I might need the whole axle. Okay, no, it's right here. Oh, it's not too bad. Here it is. Surprisingly, still plenty of parts for these. Check it out. This is it. The Losi CV drive shaft rebuild kit. So the entire drive shaft is obviously more, but I only really need this. So it's Losi LOSB3. All right, that's it. I'm going to order this after the video. Can't do it right now. Uncle BJ, how you doing? Not too bad. Yeah, 12 bucks free shipping. I'm going to get this one. Losi 3505. Make sure it's the same part. Huh, it's not the same part. Okay, these are not the same parts. I should probably look up the exploded parts view. It's not the same part. All right, let me look up the parts views right now. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to go back to the LST for a second. It's not the same part, so if that happens, not a bad idea to look up the parts. So it's going to be Losi LST2 manual. I'm going to see if I can get the original part number. I mean, I'm pretty sure someone here has probably already told me that, but let me just see. All right. This is the LST XXL, not the right one. Let me, once I find it, guys, I'm going to show it to you, I promise. I'm just looking at it myself right now. All right, there's no exploded parts views in it. All right, so this is the manual, but there's no exploded parts views. There's adjustments of the 2-speed information, info on engine tune, but there's no exploded parts views. All right, let me do another search. What, Melissa? Oh, okay. What's he gonna send? Oh, stuff he told me about? Oh, okay, that's cool. I need the Losi LST2 part list. Okay, hold on. I might have located it, guys. Hold on. All right, LST2 parts. All right, we found it. I'm gonna. You guys want to take a look at the parts manual or what? Like, is it boring or? It might be boring. Okay. All right, so here we go. This is the LST2 part list. Melissa, you could see okay in the screen? So I'm just going to look at, it should just be called a CVD repair kit or rebuild kit. What I'll do, hopefully, is it by parts over here? Hardware, wheel and tire. No, that's not it. Clutch parts. It might be drivetrain parts. Yeah, it might be in this section. So, thing is, I need the part number. Clutch belt parts. That's basically everything I need. Drivetrain parts, not here. Body and wheels, shocks. All right, so I'm gonna have to look at it through this.
Tomorrow is Sunday. Can go out Monday.
Okay, all right, yeah, Mark, bro. Anytime you want, man. You know, there's no rush. There's no rush. I'm a patient dude. All right, let's look for the suspension assembly.
Jason says, did the pin
Here it goes.
fall out?
Jason Kelly wants to know if it just fell out. So, as far as I know, you know, that is how I got this truck. Basically, it was just like this. There was nothing inside here. That's all I know. All right, so here is the part number. A62. Oh, no, hold on. I need this whole set. It's this B3505. Melissa, write this down. B3505.
Or simple.
B3505.
Wait.
Let me see what that says. B3505.
Got it. There.
I'm going to look it up in this manual now. 35. I'm looking up based on part numbers. B3505.
Go up.
It looks like they skipped it. 35. I'm going to have to do a control function search. Hold on a second.
It's
3505. Uh-oh. 3505. 3505. Doesn't show up. 3513. Let me search another one. No, okay. The control function doesn't work on this. The search function doesn't work on this parts view. B3505, right?
Yeah.
35. This is 3513. Where's the rest of it? It should be at the bottom if it's sorted correctly. 35. It seems to be skipping it. No, it could be in this section. No, there's no 3s in here.
Keep going down. Hold
No,
on.
it's not covered. Maybe I'm missing it because, like, you know, during the stream I'm not really looking at it that well. B3505. These are all in the 5000s. These are in.
Oh, I found. Wait.
No, you didn't find it.
I haven't found a good eyesight.
So this is not a searchable, a text searchable item for some reason. It appears that it will be text searchable. All right, I'm just gonna eBay it. All right, eBay. What did I say? Losi 3505.
Yeah, right.
Losi 3505. That's B3505.
Mm-hmm.
Found it. Rory Holler, how are you, man? Shorty Babe. That's a username. That's interesting. Found it. Here we go. LOSB 3505. LST. Aftershock. It looks like whatever. CV. Yeah, so this is basically it. It's these two thick parts that would go in there. Wondering if this is for 2 pieces. Or is this a rebuild for 1 set of axles or 2? Oh, not too bad. I mean, really, this is still available, you know? It's not bad. All right, let's go back to... I'm going to add it to cart later, everybody. Not bad, huh? Problem almost halfway solved. Let me go back to the stream, see what you guys are saying.
Wait, I just lost something.
Yeah.
There was something on here.
Oh, Schwade. Yes, that does help. Wade, sorry, man. I see that now. I see that now. What, Melissa? What? I don't know what you're saying to me, Melissa. All right, let's continue, everybody. So that's basically the current situation. Clutch bell, hopefully I'll get that source for my buddy. Engine-wise, no idea so far yet.
Okay.
What about... Where?
Top. Right here.
It's fine. All right, let's continue. All right, guys, what do you say? Should we look at this? The RC Car Action magazine, that statistically speaking has 0 nitro in it. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting. It shouldn't be allowed. What do you say? Flip the page? Mark Messenger, I see your message here. That would be great, man. You know, you could always call me after tomorrow, whatever. It'd be great. All right, let's take a look. I don't think there's really much else I could do on this LST at this point. At all, really. Only because, well, I need parts to continue. Let me button it back up. Let me get set up here. Let's get a little table space. These LSTs are relatively large. Hard to position them efficiently. All right, we got over 100 viewers here, guys. if you don't mind, please give this video a thumbs up. I'm out here on a weekly basis. Okay, let us continue. Brand new magazine. I still subscribe to this. You know, people over the years told me to stop subscribing to it because they don't put any nitros in it. But it's still part of the hobby, and we cannot deny that unfortunately people out there are still pretending that electric is all there is. How you doing there, Gary? Happy to see you here, man. Andrew Surrey, no problem. I will begin entertaining right now. I mean, I hope this magazine will do it, but I don't know, bro, because like, you know, there's literally just mostly crawlers in it. And as Corey says, we're all celebrating New Year's tonight. Is that like just something, you know, you do locally, or because today is not really a New Year's Day, but okay. Let's go through it page by page. Mark Messenger goes, Feliz Navidad. Yes, that's the Spanish Happy New Year. You guys could see okay, or what? You let me know. All right, so far, nothing but electrics, pretty much typical stuff. That's a Tamiya on the left. Not that exciting. Oh, we got ourselves a Lord of the Rings. What's the problem? Are there people in the chat making you angry?
Yes.
They're not making me angry at all.
They make it,
You know why? Because I'm a positive person. And guess what? That's always going to happen when you're a positive person. All right. Australiano RC goes, are Rovan engines as good or as bad as people say? Honestly, bro, all that really matters is, you know, CY engines are basically all good. Rovan engines now use CY, which are almost clones of Zenoa. The only real difference between a Zenoa and a CY engine, CY is Changyang, is they have different name carbs. They're very, very good. And the clutch bolts are a little bit different, you know? All right, so far, just ads and electric stuff. Next up, Reader's Rides. Oh, we got longtime channel member James Simmerold here. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. So far, we're just taking a look. I want to let you guys know. We talked about the LST. I'm missing a lot of parts. Hopefully, I'll get them. Gonna order some parts as well. This is the brand new RC Car Action magazine. Andy Barnett goes, bro, is saving vintage nitros, and that is itself worth a thumbs up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's basically has been the purpose of this channel forever. Oh, we got Fly High. Let me read Fly High's comment while you guys stare at this boring crawler. Fly High goes, just watch your video about breaking in the nitro engine. You are the man. Gonna ignite the nitro car tomorrow, and I am going to follow your steps. Thank you, man. Fly High. If you have any questions, make sure to leave me a comment. I'll remember your username, you know, and I'll respond. You know, you might have some issues with breaking, whatever the case is, and we'll get you going. Burning nitro. What model? Tell everybody, Fly High, what model you are starting out with there at this point. So this page, pretty much nothing on it. It's hella boring. It goes way past Midnight Pumpkin. All right, so this is a Tamiya Midnight Pumpkin. Of course, the body is very gorgeous. Me personally, I'd rather look at the carcass of a Losi LST. I don't know about you guys. Do we got any Losi carcass lovers in here? I think we do. Nitro Power 5000 goes, I restored a Traxxas T-Bax Pro 15. That's the original one, man. I have a couple videos on those. Pretty good trucks for what they were at the time. Congratulations, man. Proud of you. Fly High goes, heck yeah. I have not driven a Nitro since I was 10 back in 2010. Never touched a RC car since then. Well, welcome back to Burning Nitro, man. Welcome back. Wild Man Digging, how are you? Happy Saturday night to you. We're just taking a look at a new RC Car Action magazine. I literally am going to read 0 of these articles. That is about as interesting as watching string cheese peel in someone else's mouth. I had to add that last part. I just had to do it. Let's flip the page. So far, we got no nitros of any kind. Who knows? If we're lucky, Melissa might bring along a nitro, a vintage RC magazine with nitros. If we're lucky, you guys are gonna have to motivate her. She kind of hurt her hand the other day, you know. We got a dog that looks like a Chihuahua. I think was that Chihuahua, or no, it's not a Chihuahua,
No,
right?
it's
What is that?
yeah, it's a Chihuahua.
I don't know. That dog is damn cute though.
It's a Chihuahua.
All right, let's continue. The chassis, it says, is a mofo. Silver Stacker, how you doing, man? Happy to see you here. I'm just talking about this RC magazine, and of course, I'm looking at the chassis right here. The chassis literally says mofo. That is certainly an abbreviation for something. That's right, Mark Messenger. Hey, what kind of car are you running? Yeah, I'm running this mofo, you know. The mofo, it's a really good crawler. It got locked diffs. I got portal axles on this mofo. Sickening. Flip the page. Okay, we got a Tamiya Hornet. I mean, honestly, for the price, these are cheap cars. They come with, you know, I think these have like a 390 motor maybe. I don't think the cheap ones really have the 540s. The bigger ones have the 540, like the Lunchbox. They're just plastic Tamiya chassis. People buy these because, you know, they enjoy building things. Next up, oh, here we go. We got the fake name gang right here. This is the fake name gang. 2 of a kind. So these are the new JATOs. Well, I kind of refuse to call them JATOs, honestly, guys. It says, Traxxas JATO 4x4 offers high-speed off-road buggy performance in 2 potent variants. I'm going to see if they mention the Nitro JATO. They got nothing in common, as our awesome channel mod, RC Adventure, says. They literally don't even mention the Nitro model. That is beyond sickening. Fly High, thank you, man. Welcome to the channel membership. I appreciate that, man. You have just joined a select few who are out there supporting my mission, which I've had since about 2013, really. You know, I don't know if you guys knew this, but a couple years ago, what was it, about 2 years ago, I wrote a couple articles for this magazine. And, of course, you know, they didn't pay me anything, but it's fine. Uda Phantasma, how you doing? They had, like, a very particular way of writing. I was trying to write, like, some excitement, some emotion, some claim, some speed, and they were just like, send us a good-looking picture. That was it. All right, let us continue. So, JATO, this literally looks like a Rustler 4x4 with a buggy body. What do you guys think about that? You agree? I know our good channel mod, Lotus RC here, has a Rustler 4x4. JATO VXL. So, I mean, you know, any electric is going to be fast. There's literally no denying that. So, they have a cheaper model, which is the 2BL. BL2S, I guess a 2S model, and one that is capable of 4S. But in reality, I mean, this is basically a Traxxas / LCG chassis. I mean, nothing wrong with that, you know, because, listen, we're all out here loving the Revos and stuff, and they've been rebranding that chassis since 2004. And guess what? We will keep buying them, no matter what. All right, let's continue. I don't really want to read about this. It's not that interesting. All right, so this is the profile. I don't know. You guys have any questions about it? I don't really have any questions about it. It's just another copycat electric. That's all it is, really. You've seen one, you've seen them all. I mean, I have a couple of them myself. Like, you know, don't get me wrong, but yeah, as John over here goes, it still is not a Nitro. And I mean, it's literally a slash VXL LCG chassis. That's all this is. Nothing wrong with that, guys. When the Slash VXL came out, it was awesome. It was impressive. It was very, very impressive when the Slash VXL came out. And in fact, I had the very first clone of it. You guys want to know what the very first clone of it was? Wild Man Digging go show me the Nitro. Bro, in this magazine, it ain't going to pop up. But I have a feeling that Melissa, she got a little bit of a knee pain today, you know. She might go down the stairs and get us a Nitro magazine where I keep my shoes. You guys want to tell Melissa to go do it? She'll do it if you tell her. Melissa, they're telling you to do it.
They gotta tell me first.
She said you got to tell him first. Her. Let's continue. Fly High said go get it. He just became a channel member, so whatever he says goes. Whatever he said goes, Melissa. I don't know what to tell you. Channel members rule the world. Elon Musk rules the electric world.
RC Adventure said it too.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I didn't see his comment right away. All right, let's continue. I will say the shocks do appear to be identical to the Jado. Mark Messenger, I promise to bring out a proper Nitro magazine. I promise after this. We're about halfway through, okay? We're about halfway through. Yeah, the shots are real good. Well, I told you, bro. When I sent them, you know, articles, all they cared about were the shots. I'm like sending them pictures of my Jado looking, you know, overlooking a bridge. In fact, I have some of the pictures. I could show you some of the pictures I took. I don't know what they are right now, but like basically I do have them. Okay, so this is a Tamiya Hornet. It looks like a 1980s design tub chassis. Tamiya piece of crap, whatever.
It's already here.
Hey, Melissa, it's already here?
Yeah, from last time.
Do you know where it is? Maybe it's in the... Oh, is that... No, that's not it.
Yes, it is.
No, I have a box with other things somewhere. That's parts. That's a parts box.
What is it?
That's a parts... Is there magazines in there? Check. I might have located the box of magazines.
Yes, it is.
All right, pick 2 random magazines for us.
You made me
Let's go, boo.
downstairs.
I'm sorry I had to... The Nitro Gang made you do it, Melissa. All right, let's continue.
And I knew it was up here because...
What's up, Nitro Chips, man? We're just going over the new RC Correction magazine. Well, let's pull out one where the front cover looks like it's a Nitro of a lifetime. We're going to let you choose the Nitro of a... Guys, tell her, Nitro of a lifetime. I have literally nothing to say about these. They spent... Man, Tamiya must be really paying the bills in this magazine. Okay, no, I don't like that one. This is not... Yeah, they're really... Let's see what this guy is. Hidden Pioneers. That could be a go. That could be a go. Melissa pulled out a go, guys. Lo and behold, she pulled out one with the LST on the cover. A brand new LST. So we have the 2. This is the first generation. So we got the LST, the Revo, Sen Genesis. I have all of them. Corey goes, Melissa, you rock. She pulled out a good one right here. Serial Point 23. Now put that one back. All right, we'll take a look at this real quick later. It says free poster. Oh, TC3 right there. I could go for some TC3. All right, let's continue. Andrew Surrey, are you motivated yet?
Oh.
Andrew Surrey talking about Terra Crusher. I had the very first one. It was phenomenal, man. I still have 2. All right, so here we got like... I guess they ran out of actual RC content, so they started putting in V6 Mustangs. You guys like that joke or no? Because this is literally a V6 Mustang. You could tell by this anniversary badge. I'm quite sure the GTs at this time, they had the GT badge over here. And on the rear end, look at that exhaust. The GT definitely did not have this like disgusting looking. What the hell is that? Could we get a what the heck is that for this V6 Mustang? This is embarrassing. They should be embarrassed. All right, next up. Yep, BMR goes, what the heck is that? Bro, I could identify a V6 from a V8 pretty much anywhere. Yeah, Wildman goes, what the heck? This is definitely... a 2000s V6 Mustang. I think this was the badge they used to put for the anniversary model. Yep. BMR goes, you'd only put those wheels on a V6. Exactly. You'd never want to get rid of the classic GT wheels because, dude, those wheels were hot. Okay, let's continue, everybody. We're almost done with this magazine. So this is a Techno. It's a pretty much expensive race truggy. Well, buggy, however you want to say it. I don't particularly care much about these cars because, you know, they're all good. Pretty much, it's like a car. If you buy a brand new car for $65K, it's going to be good. You know, no matter what anyone says about the X-Max, when you buy an X-Max, it's going to be good. I mean, if you like electric, that is. That's right, Mark. 20 wheels on a V6 Stang. Disgusting. Disgusting. So this is $700. It doesn't come with pretty much anything. It's a kit. I mean, this is going to be a race winner right here, right? Techno is a proper brand. So, so far, zero nitro. Zero, as we all know. We got tires basically on an Arma. Got a commercial for an ad for steak. I guess they didn't want to put a nitro on this magazine, so they put steak on it. Sickening. By the way, this deal is a scam. So far, zero nitro. They don't even have nitro tools. Chris Barron goes, have I ever had problems with the FW06? You know, the FW06, I will say, man, it has brittle plastics. If you smack it, it's brittle. Andrew Surrey getting the second R40. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, back to the FW06. You know, the kit right now that's available at AMAID, if you want to click the link, you'll see it in stock. I mean, it's a $270 car, you know what I mean? Comes with an engine and a pipe. The plastics are brittle. All right, so upfitted to bash. Enhance your armor crane. Oh, I'm not reading that. They almost got me to say Arma on video. They almost got me. They did get me. Chat is going strong with the Nitro Gang emojis. By the way, those are channel member only. So that's it, guys. This is the end of this magazine. Literally zero nitro, just ads on steaks. What do we got over here? Left or right? I gotta say, even the feel of the old one is better in my hand. This is 2004. The hand feel is impressive. If you guys want, I'll flip through this. I really wasn't prepared to review an old magazine. You know, usually I save these for future reasons. But who knows? With the world wars going on right now, with people out there trying to give you a bad day, we don't know if tomorrow will ever come. Therefore, we have to live today, every day. You get it? Especially if you're that guy in Groundhog Day. That was a great movie. That was a proper 90s movie. All right, so give me a second right here. I'm going to open it up. One second, guys. Let me stick to this for now. I got to do a little bit of research right now. Give me a second. Okay. Let's flip a couple pages. Ray Bowski, how you doing, man? He goes, missed the nitros. Me too, man. That's why, you know, on this channel, we respect the old ones and try to make them great again. I also have some awesome RC magazines, by the way. Don't forget about that. So we have the Offnet LD3, CD3. I have each one of these. They had fantastic force engines. I'm going to tell you something, guys. These were highly underrated. Highly underrated. Force 12 engines. They start up well, they run well. Some had 2 speeds. These cars could hit over 50 miles an hour in real life. They had some proper 10 scale nitro tech too. Low CG style fuel tank. You see that fuel tank? That's called low CG, guys. Low CG. Let's flip the page. We got the Giga Crusher. I've never had the pleasure of driving or owning one of these, unfortunately. There were also ones with dual engines. Tamiya TNX. This is probably my dream Tamiya truck. I know some of us have other ones. You know, let's say the Terra Crusher, which is the predecessor to this. I would say this is probably going to be my dream truck because it was everything that the TNX was, but better. They removed the reverse. The gears were Durlin. It had a more simple chassis layout. It had nitro chips, I'll tell you why. It had lighter wheels. So this was, in fact, a better car model than the Terra Crusher. I'll go over the reasons again. These engines were manufactured by OS. These are basically OS 18s. You see right here it says, high power engine. Engine made in collaboration with OS engines. They don't look like Tamiya 18s. I'm quite sure these were the internals. Well, probably similar spec as the 18CV RX. Probably the same. So by the time the TNX came out, Tamiya was going strong. I'll tell you that. Associated awards. We got some Monster GT parts. All the blue stuff is the factory team parts, meaning expensive. Fly High, I'm telling you, they were good. I think you're talking about the TNX. The TNX, I honestly, unfortunately, have never had a TNX. But one day I'll pick one up, you know. Sometimes there's a deal, sometimes there's no deal. It's fine. Oh. RTR Takeover. That guy looks like he just took over our stickers. But it's okay, he's holding nitro. That's fine. JR radios, these were very good during the time period. We have some engines. And, oh, this is the one I was talking about, the Giga Crusher. A twin engine Kyosho Giga Crusher. So you see right here on the bottom, they said a single engine version was also available. But of course, you want the twin engine version. 3-speed. So this is basically based on, well, I don't want to say. It's the same, it appears to be the same trans as the Mad Force during that time period, which was already out. You can see these are the same clutch bells and gears as the USA 1 as well. It says 2 GS26 engines and a 3-speed trans. Instant acceleration. That's exciting. I saw one of these for sale on eBay. It was over $1,000. Over $1,000. That's interesting. They're talking about a graphite piston. I've never seen a graphite piston. Wonder how that would go. That's literally an ABN style sleeve with a graphite piston. Sickening. Oh, wow. Beyond the Max. This is, yeah, the very first, I guess, review here on the Revo. The 2.5R Revo. I have this exact engine. So some people say the 2.5R really means nothing, but let's just see what they said about it. The 2.5R is an updated version of the engine used in the T-Max 2.5. It still features a composite dual needle slide carb, ABC construction, dual bearing supported crank, and high flow air filter. The Traxxas has made subtle internal changes, but the biggest difference is in the R version is its machined blue anodized heatsink head. So basically, they're just telling you that the head is different. They don't tell you what the actual differences are. But I had this exact Revo when it first came out, and it was nasty. It was beyond nasty. And I mean that in the sense of the word that, you know, you wouldn't apply that to like Snooki. You guys remember Snooki from Jersey Shore? She was nasty. But this was a real nasty. Have I entertained you now, Andrew Surrey? That was a joke that used a lot of brain neural connections. Let's see what they said they liked about it and didn't. Hits. Light, strong chassis. Smooth shocks. Comes with a 5-cell receiver pack. So this was actually real important back then. Cars really didn't come with rechargeable battery packs. It was pretty rare. Misses. Exhaust coats rear suspension with spent oil. They got it right on the head with that one. Yeah. But the thing is, you really have to ask yourself a question. Would you rather have the entire side of the chassis and wheel coated in oil, or just like a portion of the suspension arm and like the bumper coated in oil? Like, it honestly seems like they're really grasping at straws over here. Gary, bro, how you doing? Gary Rosenquist, I'm going to read your comment. Gary goes, I'm 58 and just got into the hobby. Red Cat Volcano. Bro, I have various videos on Red Cat Nitros. Trust me, this channel, if you go look at my video library and search Red Cat, you will see various videos on Red Cats, including the Volcano S30. So trust me, man, you know, I really take pride in having variety and respecting the models for what they are. You notice as I talk about the cars, right, I'll usually point out what's good, what's bad, but, you know, I'm not really making fun of them. I'm not making fun of the people that own them, like some individuals. I stick to the subject. And every model has a price point, right? The Red Cat models, they do in fact come with good engines. I would say some of their, you know, components like aluminum is relatively soft, but the upside is if you flip it, you're going to bend the shock tower, but you can bend it back, like literally with your hands. So, yeah, I do have a couple good Red Cat videos, and I still own them to this day. So, you know, if you want to check the channel, you'll notice that. But good luck in the Red Cat, man. It's a good nitro to learn the hobby with. I think that's a true statement right there. Okay, let's continue. So here they're talking about the transmission, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to cover that right now. Oh, we got Benjamin Martinez. Welcome to the chat. You missed most of it, bro, but like I'll give you and other people a recap here. Losi LST, need an engine, need the clutch belt. Took apart the rear suspension, was missing the entire CVD component. Need to buy the rebuild kit, basically. But that's it. I mean, otherwise, this one's not far from completion. All right, let's continue. So the Revo was really a revolutionary chassis. I will agree to that. Okay, final call. They're just talking a lot about stuff here. I'm not going to read that. Savage 25. Arguably, probably, in my opinion, the best looking body shell. What do you guys think? That color in particular as well, the red and the white and the gray. I think it looks mint. I think it looks mint. So this one had the S25 engine. I also do like the S25 engine. The old original 21BB, which is the .21 power plant they came with, they were underpowered. They were very slow. They were still very plush. They were fun, but they were slow. the S25 was a proper upgrade, in my opinion. These wheels, they're still around today. In fact, the rubber is pretty good. Many of them have still survived. Let's continue. Andy Barnett goes, I agree. Yes. I do have the original 21 BB engine, which is like a regular 3.5cc. They are very slow, and they guzzle a lot of fuel. All right, here we go. The Losi LST with the Mach 26. These were proper engines. In fact, I like this engine way more than the 21 in the Savage. And this came with very good radio gear and, guys, and JR servos. JR servos. You understand? Those were proper servos. In fact, I've had many LSTs over the years. The JRs have almost never let me down. Let's continue. We got the top-down view of the LST. Basically the one I have here, except this is like 25 years after. Oh, 20. Well, no, 21 years. No, exactly 20. This is exactly 20. Thanks, Corey, bro. Corey always reminding people to make sure they hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that, man. Okay, let us continue. So, the most unique feature on this, and I'm going to have to point this out on the bottom right. That is, the transmission gears have high and low ratios. So, normally you have a 2-speed trans, right? Well, this has a 2-speed in high and a 2-speed in low. If you wanted to wheelie, like Mark goes, put that thing in low and you are wheeling. I'm telling you, it's remarkable. The transmission, also all metal gears. Look at that. They only used plastic in the 2-speed for some reason, which is a quite odd decision. Dual servos. So this truck was running 4 servos at once, which was a huge amount of servos back in the day for a 10 scale. Well, no, what am I saying? It's an 8 scale. Okay, next up, they're just talking about the transmission, stuff like that, engine accessories, fuel tanks, the way the chassis is set up. It's very interesting. Fly High wants to know, I'm going to read this, how do you all feel about the Traxxas 3.3? I think you're referring to the engine, right? Because they have 3.3 like T-Maxes, 3.3 Revos, 3.3 JATOs, whatever. The engine, it's a great engine. Now, most people will tell you the carbs are relatively not great to tune. But if you can tune it where it runs rich enough, those engines will last a long time. You know, the 3.3, it's a proper rear exhaust high RPM engine. Let's face it, they hit 45 miles an hour with a T-Max, right? The Savage 25, I think, struggled to hit 45. It struggled. I hit, well, before gearing changes, I hit 46 on a Savage XL with a 3-speed, with a .36. So the 3.3 cannot be underestimated. Oh, holy moly, the Sen Genesis. This has to get a little bit of viewer support here, guys, because, come on, where are you going to find a channel with magazines of this nature, in this condition, with a person that actually owns it telling you about it? That is statistically unlikely to ever happen again. I'm going to call it what it is. So these had the Sen NX76 engine, which is 7.7 cc. So yes, it's a little bit smaller than the MGT 8.0, but these are particularly higher RPM engines. If you take a look at it, 23 horsepower, 23,000 RPM, 5 horsepower. The MGT 8.0s, I think they have like 2 horsepower. This color combination is pretty rare. Rusty Nail goes, he has the orange color body. I've seen those. The Sen, generally, I think the Colossus GST, the yeah, the GST would have it. They're basically just different eras. They're more or less the same chassis. So this one is the exact one that I have, everybody. Notice the suspension layout. And I think I'm going to leave off after this. I don't know if I want to explain it right now. It's called the Dimension X system. You have a total of 10 shocks. 10 shocks, guys. 1 on top and 2 on each suspension arm. They said 8 shocks like a Savage was not enough. We need to go higher. So I have this exact truck. Got to do a little bit of a radio conversion on it, but rest assured, these are beasts. They are also equipped with a 3-speed transmission and reverse. If you guys want to see one of these running, great channel member, the Nitro Addiction, has running videos of this on his channel. Nitro Addiction. You could look him up. You could spell it, the space Nitro Addiction. It will show up. He's torn these down, rebuilt them, bolt by bolt. It was sickening. I learned a thing or two from him. So I'm going to flip the page a little bit more and probably call it a day. We have Kyosho Inferno. And here in the back, you have a little more detail on the transmission. 3 diffs, ladder style chassis, they call it. Long travel suspension. And right here, you have the 3-speed forward and reverse. Thanks, Losi RC. He just posted Nitro Addiction's link. I appreciate that. If you guys aren't already subbed to him, go check him out. He tore this mofo down. Then made it great again. All in the time that it takes for Domino's to piss me off with their terrible pizza. Yo, Melissa, do you have the picture of the Domino's pizza yesterday? Can you show it to me on your phone? You guys want to see the pizza Domino's gave me? I'm just curious. You want to see the pizza? You're gonna freak out. Hold on. I'm gonna show them the pizza. Hey guys, when you look at this pizza, do you see anything? So keep in mind, I ordered a completely regular Domino's pan pizza. Not extra sauce, not 20% cheese. Do you notice that this entire pizza is basically covered in just sauce? They forgot the cheese. Why would they do that to me? And the thing is, there's literally nobody to complain to. I mean, it's literally nothing but sauce. It's disgusting. Sickening. All right, guys. I think that's going to call it a day. It's over 10 o'clock. I don't like to keep you guys here too late. We all got things to do. I want to say thank you all for checking out this Losi LST stream. It is clear a lot has to be done on it. But we will forever be motivated by the current trend in our hobby, bros. And the current trend in our hobby is 100% all electric. It's a damn shame. It's up to all of us to make old Nitros great again. Big Boys Toys, welcome back, man. RCX, how are you, bro? You guys have a great night. I will have to go edit videos. But first, I might check what engines they're talking about. That's going to be an inside thing. Become a channel member, and maybe I'll post a couple of these screenshots, well, shots of the pages of these engines to the members only section. Thank you guys. Corey, thank you for support tonight. All of you, stay true, stay positive, and don't try to hurt other people's feelings for your own benefit. You'll get it when you get it. You all have a good night. Thanks again.